Greetings, MechWarriors. This is Blackhawk SC. I want to take some time to talk about my opinions of the PSR system in general, and specifically what the full Tier 1 PSR bar means. So last week when I logged on and saw my rating, I had mixed feelings about it. On the positive side, it validated some of my efforts to improve my own gameplay, so that was kind of nice. But on the other hand, I know there are a lot of players who are much better than I am, and I've seen their PSRs through self-submitted screenshots or their Twitch streams. And having the matchmaker see them as my equivalent, I think is pretty detrimental to gameplay overall. So, without going into too much detail about PSR, it's essentially a positively biased system, which, as long as you consistently maintain a positive win-loss ratio and you play a lot, eventually you'll get that full Tier 1 bar. This is because even under a 1-to-1 win-loss ratio, for each win, you're highly likely to go up in PSR. And in a loss, you have a really good chance to maintain or also go up in PSR. And that's where the bias comes from. So the assumption from the game designers is that the more you play, the better you'll be, which is completely untrue. Because what happens in real life is like a lot of players just stagnate at the slightly above average level, and they never really improve themselves over time and learn. So secondly, if you're an exceptional player, according to the game designers and live tests by some of the best MW players out there, PSR adjusts really slowly once you reach Tier 3. So PSR in the end is a very highly flawed way of representing a player's skill rating. It's actually more akin to like experience level rather than actual skill level. However, despite the flaws, I think there are some fairly easy fixes to make this a much better system. First of all, if you've played MWO for long enough, you'll know there's a class of players who will consistently influence a match, and even in the solo queue. So let's just arbitrarily draw a line and say they're the top 100 players, and call that Tier 0. It doesn't matter if PGI wants to rename Tier 1 to apply to those players or whatever, as long as they're in their own category. And Tier 0 would be determined by the level of PSR increments that a player, for example, if he scores 5 or 6 kills a game and 1,000 damage per match, that will increase his PSR by a great deal, right? And if he consistently does these types of matches, then he will eventually get to that T0 category versus like a simple like T1 player. So how this will apply to matchmaking is that for each Tier 0 player on one side, you should have another on the other side, another Tier 0 player on the other side, or a couple of T1 players to compensate. You can also apply a slow decay to their PSR such that if they don't if they become inactive, they don't hog the limited T0 spots. Okay. So next, I think PSR should be determined more quickly. For example, an excellent player should be able to reach T1 in perhaps 200 games and T0 in 400 instead of like 1,000 games it takes right now to reach that top tier, which is T1. So there are some really good players out there who are sitting at T3 just because they don't play that often. And I think good players enjoy fierce competition, and having lopsided competition for like 1,000 games is not fun for either side. So there are plenty of other ideas out there. There's forum discussions. There's threads on Reddit. But if you want to share yours, you can put your comment below. I'd be glad to read it and comment if I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with some Raven 2X gameplay. See you next time.
Airstrike online. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Airstrike activated. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. Left leg critical damage. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
There was a Banshee in Delta 4. I don't know where he went. I don't know what's jamming us either. Dangerous for maybe skylining like this. Like
Target acquired.
Yeah, there's the Banshee. Down. There's something with ECM here. Thanks. Hey, does somebody have like a ECM counter? I don't know if it's going to help us. Like you say, I think they're probably underneath. What about under what? It's like maybe like a Pirate's Bane or something under one of these wraps. I know they can hide there. I'm going to form up on the tire though.
Seismic Delta 5.
Can't hear you.
Seismic Delta 5.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, I don't have seismics on this thing. It's not elite or mastered. There's two mechs. I wonder what they are. I'm so cherry red that if we do go underground, we go down instantly, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess you got contact?
Target acquired.
Yeah,
Target
yeah,
destroyed. New target
Yeah, we got
acquired.
Or that bastard.
Center torso critical damage. Target destroyed.